Okay, now we're going to do operation. So when you hop in, make sure your seat is inflated, which this one isn't. So pump your seat up to a comfortable height. Try not to operate with the seat right down because you will cut through the wiring and the airbag. Before we start up, put seatbelt on. And foot on clutch. Tractor will be in neutral. Turn the key and start it up. Adjust your steering wheel to a comfortable position. Righto, then we've got our loader control, so if we pull back on the loader control, the loader will lift. Pull towards us, loader will crowd, bucket will crowd back. The opposite way will crowd the bucket down. Pushing forward will make the bucket drop. On the front we have our third function lever, button. Hold that in and use your crowd rams to, crowd rams to use your third function. Now for our gears, we have forward and reverse on here, which we can use once we've actually got the tractor moving. There is a safety button on the back of the handle you have to hold in to be able to use those buttons. These ones here are for your gear changes, just in around there. These ones are for your gear changes up and down. So pushing the hair will make us go faster, pushing the turtle will make us go slower, back down through the gears. Once it goes up to 13th, you'll need to hold the button in at the back, push it and it'll go to 14th. Then we have our linkage dial, so that is set for all the way up. We can adjust our linkage off there and then use our button off here for our linkage. PDO, we've got on the back corner here we have our PDO speeds. So we've got 540, 540 economy and 1000 and a neutral position. So if you're hooking up, ideally have it in the neutral position, it will make it a lot easier to turn the PDO. Then once you've got everything hooked up and you want to engage it, just lift your yellow knob up, push it forward, the light will come on, PDO will be spinning, and up on here, your display, you'll get your PDO register. If you want to set that for a desired speed, say we want to do 540 PDO, we can use our number 1 and number 2 auto function. So if we press number 1, we'll rev up, we can adjust that to 540. Then with a push of the button, it'll slow down. So nice and easy when you want to set that one. Other functions on here, we have our forward drive. So we have forward drive and then we have auto forward drive. So to get that, engage those, push them, to disengage, push it again and the light will go out. Same with diff lock, we have an auto diff lock and a constant diff lock function. Then this button here is to do with your linkage. If you're running a linkage spreader and you want to have it so as it can float, when you've got your linkage set, hold that, push that one in and it will give us some float on our linkage. We've got auto functions for road mode. So basically once you're going down the road, if you push the trailer button, it will automatically change gears for you up to top gear. When you get to the corner, just take your foot off the accelerator, touch the brakes and it'll come back down through the gears as well. And then when you take off, it'll do the same. There is a field mode, but I don't recommend you use field mode. It's not ideal. Then over this side we have our 3 remotes. So we've got extend and retract, and we've also got a float position if they're all the way forward, pushed all the way towards the window. On those, up the top we have all our lighting. So turn our lights on down here, then press all these ones and you'll turn on all the desired lights you want, as well as our beacon light, which is on there. In front of that we have our air conditioner controls. So we have our fan, we have aircon on or off, and we have our temperature, which whether you want it to be hot or colder, adjust that off there. Radio, basically push the button and turn it on and then adjust that. What other ones have we got? Handbrake. Before we go to move, make sure you've got foot on the clutch, foot on brake. Take the handbrake off before you go to move. Don't drive with the handbrake on. Here we have the operator's manual. Adrian will keep the operator's manual in the workshop, so if you need anything out of that or need to read anything out, it will be in the workshop. Talk to Adrian.